And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go, set, 70, Indy. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. Yeah, you got it. 58, right over there. Right. Look at me, zipper. Watch run.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Yep.
On the ground, it's Cook. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check. He's coming.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? Mike 60 outlaw. You must be dreaming.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
59 Mike. Check.
2nd and 10. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Mike 5'9". Check back.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment.
Let's get it.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Bang. 36. Check.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check, 59. Here we go, D. Hey, lock it. All day.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 56 yards. And a lot of times a guy like that at this level, all he needs is one block to spring him, and he was sprung.
Just one, and that one turned into a huge, huge play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey, Charlie. Mike, check. 59. Know your job.
Looking to throw. And that's complete to Adams. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Let's go. You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that. Hey, Foxtrot. 59. 59.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf. Watch twist. Leo. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check your hot read. Hey, Echo. Mike 5'9". Get in the weight room.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Check. Crunch. You go tight. You got tight right there. Under crunch. Whip. Watch the whip. Go.
One more time with Jacobs. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
Check. Watch 54.
We're scoreless after 1.
Hey! Right there. 54, right there. Hey, Orbit. Hey, Sam on. Shift. Watch the shift. Check the pilot. 64. Weak. Mike's 54. I know he ain't got it. Hey, Delta. Mike's 5'4". Shoot.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and through, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3-0.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3-0. I went 3-0 on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Time to go, night. Hey. Deep grip.
Operating from the gun, Costello. And Diggs has it. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 56 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, Costello. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
At the 1-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. It's caught here by Adams. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. You're out. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's go now. 60 yards. 54. Mike, 54. Yeah. 54 is Mike. 54. Gone. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. Slam. Five.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Right there. 54 Mike. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Go. Tighten up. Head up.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Hey, Seam 6. Seam 6.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On second down, it's Jacobs. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
I smell fear in that offense. Hey, wahoo!
Right there, 54, right there, 50.
Fair. Watch a slat. Dude.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
What the fuck is happening? Hell no. Oh, you gonna waste time? That's how you feel? I get the ball back.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Get ready.
All right, 34 seconds, sir. Shitty, bro. You are shitty. Shitty. This nigga shitty.
Here are the Vikings now to start
nickel
their next
defense.
drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
Shitty.
Something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Nickel defense. Come out in nickel, man.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Hey, watch the slant.
You know what I'm doing, you fucker. Stop it.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Stop it,
A
bitch.
big play on the ground there.
Fucking
Goes
shitty,
for
bro.
36 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now. First and 10.
Linebacker. Let's see what I want to do.
Operating from the gun.
I'll take it
Costello.
on
And
your
Rudolph
bitch
has it
ass
to
down.
tight end. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Bravo. 58, boy. 58, Mike. Bring it.
2nd and 6. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Cover 4 quarters.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Fuck. Impact trips for wide receiver.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to
slant across the middle. Let's go.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Hey, Alpha. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. Hit it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Keep playing. I'm going to pick one of them shits off, bro. Yes, sir, Bob. Yeah. You done outside? Okay. Marcus, help your brother with his bike, please. The fuck this nigga doing?
Good for 18 and a first down.
Put a little pressure on you, see how you act. Gun pack chills, you running the ball, bro.
Ready, break. 59. Mike, 59. Watch the screen.
Running the ball.
Watch West, look at me. Go. Ready.
On first down, it's Jacobs. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move lateral so they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Hey, check 20. Look, squeeze.
Quick slant on the inside.
SOS.
General West.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And it'll bring up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Let's see here. I'm going to.
Hey, exit. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hudson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, alert 3.
Rock it. Hey, do. Shift.
And they're going jet sweep. Here's Tate, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Ready, set. 59. Mike's 50. Hey, high 7.
Mike, check. 59. We don't want this. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9". Let's get the ball.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike is 59. Mike's the 59.
Second and 13.
That ball down. He caught that.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. 9.
You ain't doing nothing.
Hey, lock it.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Out. Smooth. Check. Lucky.
Check 3.
Let's go. Check 3.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Mike, check. 59.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Why did everybody fucking come down? Good shit.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here we go.
All right. Quick score, AB. Quick score. You want to play the clock. Let's just score quick.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Right there. Man, I got you.
Snap.
From the gun, Costello. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Switch. Watch the ship.
You're out.
Watch the ship.
Tight dog.
Yes.
Check.
5.
Running out of the gun with Dixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
A loss of 1 makes it 3rd and 14.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Here we go. He's coming. Double up.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, Foxtrot. Foxtrot.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Back to throw.
Thank you.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to
What?
think early downs like that first down there need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Down
Yeah.
it goes at the 20.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. What's
4 yards on
Go
the
check the room.
completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Man, I got you.
Back.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
He's crashing. He's checking.
Once again, it's Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position.
Yeah,
one
what it
guy
look
doesn't
like,
get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Oh, you shitty for that, bro.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw here. He completes it to Tate. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey, Delta.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch it.
They'll look to throw here. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. This quarterback
Waste some
now,
fucking clock, bro.
8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Check 50. Check 50.
Go, go. Yep. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Be ready, be ready. Step.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
There. Check three. Check safe. Look at me. Door. Hey, seam 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Finding room inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Kill. Turn it.
Look. Switch. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Shift.
Kill.
Hard. 5.
On 1st down, they go with Dixon. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
59. Mike to 59.
I'm coming, baby. Woo! Alert flare.
Rock it.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I'm gonna hit you.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
Hey, wahoo! Go!
I got it. Mike, check. 59. Here we go.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to
He caught that!
Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
the Vikings now to start
Huh?
the next drive.
Why do you always wait until I'm doing this? Just give me a minute, please.
Drive here for pride.
Some people like to do
Jennifer
that. I remember
Baker.
playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved.
You always, I mean, I won't doing nothing a little while ago, and you wait until it's crunch time to start want to call my dang on name.
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
Well, I got the headset on, nigga. I can't hear you. Leave me alone. Give me like, I got 1 minute. I'm losing.
That last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Back to throw. Costello. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Jakeem Grant, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that will get him one closer. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Oh, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
The fuck?
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Oh, no, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Check. Check hot route. Hot. No. Off.
Topper. Leo. Hey, Alpha. Snap.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
What the fuck is happening right now?
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16.
Run the ball, bro. You got it. Good game. You're going to do it again? You're going to do it fucking again.
They'll look to throw. And he's not
Fucking
able
bitch.
to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Please do it. Please do it. You gonna run it. Yeah, you running it. If you smart, you fucking run it. You passing it. You passing it.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock.
That's why you don't win too often. But good game. You got me. No excuses,
deep in the
man.
bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Adams.
That nigga is everywhere.
Working here to the 8-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
He called another one? the fuck going on, bro? Game over. This nigga really called a timeout, bro.